Hey y'all, how are you? I have not been live in forever, and it just dawned on me that my time has just been really busy lately, and I've been working my business hard, but I haven't been able to get on live. So actually, to be honest, I am homesick today. I had a stomach bug yesterday and did not feel well, ready to get up and get ready to go to work this morning at all. But I am starting to feel better and gaining my strength. So I thought I would pop on here for a little bit this morning, and I wanted to show you our triple sizzle kudos special for this month because it's just too good to keep to myself. This is just an awesome deal, and with the triple sizzle you get I'm sorry if I'm losing track of what I'm thinking because I'm still just not feeling the greatest, but I wanted to take advantage of the time that I had today. So anyway, with the triple sizzle you get to pick 4 colors. This is the beautiful palette that I created. These are all brand new colors, and we have Exhilarated here. This is a limited edition, so if you're wanting this one, you need to grab a hold of that one quick. This one is called Gentle. I don't know if you can see it, but it has like a little bit of a pink undertone. This is called Lively. And then finally we have Alive. Now these are the 4 that I've created that I'm going to try to just show you a look from this palette today. But what's really cool is on the back of these, each one of the colors pop out. You can just use like a bobby pin or a pen, and the little pans pop out so you can create any palette you'd like. So here's some other palettes that I've created. Here's a different one. And then here's another palette that I've created. And what's really cool is my company has come out with great big palettes that'll hold 25 colors. And then you could just take out of that 25 and say you're going on a trip or you're on an overnight or you want to throw a palette in your purse. You could just pop in the 4 colors that you wanted out of that big palette. You wouldn't have to keep them all in quads like this. And we even have singles too. So if you see a color that you just love, they do come in little singles as well. So here's one. But that's what I'm saying is cool. I could pop this out of here and just pop it into one of the quads too. So that's an option. So I'm gonna, since I'm not still feeling that great but wanted to get on here for a live, I'm just gonna go into the eye makeup real quick. I've already done the rest of my face, so I didn't look like death on here today. And I am just going to start in with this. And I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to use this right here as my transition color. I have not used these colors before, so you're seeing them for the first time just like me. So I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to have to be careful with it because all of our stuff is really pigmented, and I don't want to end up looking a little bit like a pumpkin on here. So what I'm going to do is I tap into the color and then kind of tap it off a little bit, and even like press on my hand a little bit to get some of that color off. And then I'm just going to gently start going into my crease. Ooh, that's pretty. Using some back and forth motions. And I'm going a little bit above my crease since I have the hooded eyes. I want you to be able to see the color when I'm looking straight at you. If I was to put this color way down like where my eye actually creases, when I looked at you, the color would disappear. So I don't want to put it that low. That's just a little trick for anybody that has hooded eyes. And this brush, y'all, is the best brush ever. This is called a blending brush. And I love it because even though it's just supposed to blend, I almost always use it for my crease color. I like to get in there with it because it really goes high above my crease. And so I'm able to really like blend and fluff this color out while I'm applying. If I had to pick one brush, one eye pencil brush from our arsenal of eye tools, this blending brush would be probably the first one that I would choose. And you just want to make sure you really blend that color in. This is just going to be like my peekaboo color, the kind of color that I want to peek out from under the other colors. And this is just going to be a really light, basic look, because I'm using really neutral colors with this lively, because it's pretty lively, as you can see. So I like to use like one bolder color and then complete the look with more neutral, softer colors. So if I was doing pinks, I would do a deeper pink in my crease and then lighter, softer shades on the lid. If I was doing purples the same way, I would use a deep purple in the crease and then lighter purples everywhere else. So now that I have that lively color on, I'm going to go in with my, this is called a deluxe brush, and I love to use it for just tapping in it for my lid color. So I'm going to go into this color called Alive. It's like a goldish color, and I'm just tapping my brush in there, and I'm just going to pat this color on my eyelid. Now, if you're middle-aged or older and your eyes are getting like that crepey consistency like mine are, you don't want to swipe any kind of shimmery eyeshadow on. You want to just pat it on. Pat your friend. I would say we pat and dab. You don't want to just kind of, now if you're younger, you can swipe it. But if you're a little bit older, you're just going to want to dab this on. And then whenever you're happy with the intensity of the color, you can stop. And I'm probably going to go back in with this blending brush then and kind of just blend those two together a little bit. And what's fun about these palettes that come in the special this month is you can create so many different looks. There's so many different colors to choose from. We have like 25 colors to choose from, and right now we're also, like I said, we have a bunch of new colors, so that takes us up into the 30s of different colors that you can choose from. And now I am just loving this color right here, this gentle, kind of has a little bit of a pink undertone to it. So I'm going to dab into that, and I'm going to put that right here in my corner. Whenever you put a light color in your corner, that's going to lighten your whole eye look. It's going to bring brightness to your face, and it also is going to give the appearance of your eyes being a little bit more wide set. So I always like to do a pop of color there in the corners. And then I'm going to do this very last color called Exhilarated. Now this is a shimmer, so I don't want to fill in all of this totally. I think I'm just going to pop a little bit up there with, well, let's see what brush I want to use here. Yeah, I'm going to use my brow brush, and I'm just going to dip a little bit in there and kind of just go right along the outside of my brow right there, just to kind of, that gives you kind of like a facelift, an immediate facelift when you put something bright right under your brows like that. It raises the look, which is what we all want, right? I think I'm going to add a little bit more darkness to the outside here, so I'm going to use this angled brush and create a little line with this lively color. I feel like it's just missing something out here. I always like to put a little bit of dark on my outside corner for the same reason that I mentioned before. It just pulls your eyes out, makes them look a little bit more wide set. The only thing you have to do is you just have to be really careful and make sure you blend that out, because obviously you don't want just two dark lines sitting there like that. But look how different the color looks from where I put it here on the ends versus in the crease. The way you apply a color makes a big difference too. So I put it way more concentrated here on the ends than I did when I had it in my crease. That makes a big difference in the overall look. And then the last thing I like to do when I'm applying eyeshadows is I like to take our a la mode luminizer. This can be used on your cheeks, anywhere you want to bring light and brightness to your face. I like to use that on my eyebrow bone, my brow bone, again, because it just draws the light up. And when you get middle age, you don't want things going down. You want everything appearing up. So this is in the color Benevolent. And I just like to take one of my brushes like this, and I put this here and down. And that to me just kind of finishes off my eye color look. It softens that transition color. Okay, so there's the eyeshadow look today using this gorgeous 4-color palette. If you aren't sure which colors you want, I can go over that with you. I'd be happy to help you pick out your colors. I'm going to do a little bit of eyeliner. I'm just going to use this is called Proper. It's a dark brown liner. And I'm sorry, but I have to use a closer mirror to do my liner. So I'm going to put a liner right as close as I can get it to my top lashes. Our pencil liners are awesome. Like I mentioned, I have very crepey skin, and so my skin moves, but the liner goes right on. Simple, simple. Glides right on there for me. The key is to keep them sharpened. So if you keep it pretty sharpened, you don't want a super, point that's going to hurt you when you apply it, but you don't want it to be super rounded either. So there's the eyeliner. I'm going to put a little bit underneath. And again, this is the color Proper. It's a dark brown. I like it because it really gives a liner effect, but it's not quite as bright as the black. So it's just another option. If you're not wanting to go quite as bold as with a black liner, this dark brown is very neutral. It definitely gives a line, as you can see, but it's not quite as bold as a black. So the next item that's going to come in this triple sizzle bundle this month is our Epic Mascara. If any of you have been watching on my page here for any amount of time, you all know that I love our mascara. And I have tons of people who have ordered from me that also love the Epic Mascara. You can, I think I'm going to have to use I'm not going to be able to use my camera. I'm going to need to use a mirror. But you cannot go wrong with this mascara. It will lengthen and volumize your lashes in a New York minute. It's not, we cannot totally say it's waterproof, but it really is for all intents and purposes. I'm a crier, and I cry all the time wearing this mascara, and it does not run. I love, every time I put this on, I'm just like, oh my God, look at my lashes. There they are. And you'll be able to see the difference here in just a second. I'm going to show y'all. Look at my two eyes and the difference. One with mascara, one without. You can't even see my eyelashes on this eye. But the Epic is just a one step. This is all you have to do, but you can put on as many coats as you'd like. That's totally up to you, the look you're getting. It curls your lashes for you, so you don't need to use a curler. And I promise you, and anybody who's watching right now, if you have used the Epic Mascara and love it like I do, leave a comment so everybody else watching knows that you like it too. That would be really helpful to me. But everybody I've ever sold this stuff to loves it. And it comes in this triple sizzle this month. It's like getting it for 10 bucks. So whenever we package our products where you get multiple products, if you buy them together in a collection, like in this Kudos, it's cheaper. So if you're wanting to get a whole look, now is the time to get the quad, the mascara, and in this special I'm going to show you in a minute, you also get a splurge liquid lipstick. Oh, look at this mascara, people. Look at it. It is so wonderful. Diana, I see you watching. Do you love your mascara? Leave a comment so all the other ladies watching can see how wonderful it is. Now I have some bottles, some tubes of mascara on hand. I always try to keep those on hand for my customers because everybody wants that. And I can't keep all of the products on hand, but I do keep mascara on hand. Actually, I keep some in my purse because people are always asking me what kind of mascara I use, and I can just hand it to them. I've literally done transactions in stores before, so you know, people see me out, ask about it, strike up a conversation, and they want it. And so I sell it to them on the spot. But you get this in this fabulous bundle this month, this triple sizzle bundle. So look at that. What do you think? Isn't that pretty? Anybody got a thumbs up? I think that is really pretty. This is the first time I use these eye colors, and I'm really liking them. Very pretty. Okay, so the last thing you're going to get is one of our Splash liquid lipsticks. These are awesome, and here's why. They are like 3/4 of the way to a stain. If you've ever used a lip stain. They have a staining effect to them, but they are not like a lipstick at all. They're not like a lipstick that's going to come right off. They're not like that at all. I love lipstick. I love our lipstick. But if I'm wanting something to stay longer, this is what I go to. They can be really pigmented as well. This is the color I picked. I think it's Spry. Yeah, this is Spry that I picked to go with my bundle this month that I took advantage of so I could get it on sale. And these applicators come to a point. So you can even use it to line. Your lips. And then you can fill it in easily. Now, I can drink coffee in the morning. I can even eat breakfast. And this lip color will last me until after lunch. At least. So, you know, a little will come off between, you know, early morning and lunch, but not all of it. Not enough that I need to reapply. You're just going to let that dry on there. And that's it. So that's the special for this month. 4 colors. Any 4 colors you want to choose. You can see them all on my website. You can go to www.shinewithGinaB. Pick out 4 colors. Any 4 you want. I'd be happy to help you match. Again, these come in all different colors. You can mix and match. Do so many different looks with just one quad. There's blues and greens and pinks and mauves and all kinds. This is one of my favorites. I wore this the other night. I was doing a St. Patrick's Day look, and I used this pretty green called Inconceivable with this pretty blue called Cynical, and made a really pretty St. Patrick's Day look. Or you could use, you can see all the neutral colors that we have, so you could do a whole palette full of neutrals. We have purples, pinks, any color you can imagine, but you get to pick. And what's really awesome is if you ever bought, like, for example, we sell quads, which are awesome. We are not quads, we sell these palettes. Okay, I love the palettes because I don't have to think about what colors I want. So these are all matched up for you. But have you ever bought these and then you run out of a color and then you have to rebuy the whole entire palette to get the color? You don't have to do that with these. If you run out of a color, you can just buy a single of that color and replace it. So if you tend to have colors that you start really loving and you wear a lot, you can just replace that one color. Or if you have a color that you love to wear on your lid, and then there's a color that you like to do on the edge, but obviously you don't use nearly as much over here as you would your whole lid, it's no problem. You can just replace just that one color. So ladies, I will put my link on here if you want to check out this special. It's the Triple Sizzle Kudos Special. You get your quad, you get your mascara, and you get a lipstick. Can't beat it. It's like $31 off if you buy it that way, which is like getting the mascara and the lip gloss for $10, or the lipstick for $10 each. Fabulous deal. It's a great way to start stocking up or collecting these colors if you're interested in starting exploring more colors for your eyeshadows. They are awesome. So as I told you at the beginning, guys, I'm not feeling good. I'm actually homesick today, recovering from a stomach bug that I had yesterday, and just doing this video, I'm kind of feeling yucky again. So I am going to get off of here and go lay back down. I hope you guys have a great day. If you have any questions, please post them below. I'll try to get to them after a while. And I'll post my website where you can check out this awesome special. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.